Boom, I'm in the room. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Now, cool, blimey, haven't we had some stuff going on? You couldn't make it up. Well, right, let's I just want to start on a serious note. And if you're around on the 19th of November and you're able to go up to London for 11 o'clock to stand with the farmers, the UK farmers, then I'd urge you to go and do it. They need our support more than ever nowadays because of this totally inept government that we've got that are trying to do away with farmers. It just feels like they are trying to do away with family farms. Let's be clear, without farmers, we go hungry. They produce somewhere around about 70% of what we eat in this country. Just think if they stop doing what they're doing. How soon would our shelves be empty? So if you're able, stand with our farmers. Moving on slightly. Now, this is a little bit worrying. This council, this is Birmingham Council, this Remembrance Sunday, these people are dishonouring those who served and sacrificed by allowing one of these poxy Free Palestine marches to go ahead on Remembrance Sunday. Just let that sink in. Remembrance Sunday, there's going to be a demonstration, another demonstration for pre-Palestine. One day is all we want. It should be banned. End of story, no comment. And why are they letting them do it? Why? What's their ulterior motive? The fact that Birmingham Council are bankrupt, which is a Labour council, might have something to do with it. Anyway, I would, anybody in Birmingham, I would write letters, send emails to your councillors telling them you're not happy with that decision. Anyway, let's move on to some more what happened overnight. God, grief. What do you think's happening in Downing Street at the moment? Do you think they're in an absolute chaotic meltdown? Donald J. Trump. He's only gone and done it, hasn't he? He's only gone and done it. And the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage, he's over there to help him celebrate. Look at that, 96.9% against the 3.4% over Harris. Most of America's gone red. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. What an outstanding victory for common sense. So, I saw this cartoon, I had to put it in. Time to take out the garbage. I mean, let's face it, Biden and Harris's tenure over the last 4 years has been dire, absolutely dire. I mean, look at the fiasco over Afghanistan and look at all the other stuff that they've done. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Now, Nigel has suggested that he helps the government out. I'll come to that in a minute. But when you have to congratulate Trump after calling him a neo-Nazi, Oh, David Lamy, I'd love to be here working on that conversation. You can just hear it, can't you? Hello, David. You're fired. Oh dear, he couldn't make it up. Things look like they're about to go very interesting. Get very interesting for David Lammy, don't you think? Yeah. Oh, poor old David Lammy. I'll bet he's regretting those words now, isn't he? Here's another one. Cool, Sadiq Khan has said if Donald Trump wins the election, his family will leave the UK due to the rise in the far right and Islamophobia. Do you think he needs a hand to pack his bags? Yeah. Do you think he'll leave? Do you think he'll send his family away? Do you think he'll go after them? It's all bloody bluster with him. So we'll wait to see how that one unfolds. Meanwhile, I love this. The election on the BBC and Channel 4. You couldn't make it up. Look at the faces on those pair. Alistair Campbell and Rory Stewart. Oh dear. No. And it gets even more funnier. Look at this lot. Channel 4 News. Oh, they've gone the same. They've gone all very quiet. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. So funny. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant watching it unfold. Meanwhile, poor old, you got to feel for poor old Carol Vorderman, don't you? Oh, when she's gone into total meltdown. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris has been very, very quiet. Is possibly the reason why. She's gone into a dark room. Oh, it's brilliant. It's just brilliant watching it unfold. However, Trump's victory is a definite positive for free speech, Elon Musk and X. It's the only platform we've got a free speech. It's the only one you can actually kind of voice your opinion. But you have to be bloody careful still. Because the old, what's name police, the thought police might be after you. If you voice it too much what's going on inside your head. Old Marie Le Pen, she's congratulated Donald Trump. And I dare say Georgia Maloney will do the same. So, Viktor Orban, all the right wing, all that will be out in the streets. Yeah. Do you know, across Europe, most countries voted in right-wing parties. And what do? How do we get a left-wing government? I bet there's absolute chaos going on in Downing Street at the moment. I bet they're in full meltdown. They are crapping themselves. Meanwhile, somebody else that's probably crapping himself is old Harry. now that the Biden administration's not there to protect him when they turned a blind eye to his drug taking that he admitted in his book and on his immigration forms. Do you think he's going to be turfed out of the country? Be interested to see what happens there, won't it? We'll be interested to see how that unfolds. Meanwhile, right, I'm a bit concerned. Remember this young lady? Aho? who stood up for freedom for women. Not a lot's been heard from her. But she did it for Iranian women. Personally, I feel very sorry for the women that have to suffer this in places like Iran and Afghanistan. I truly feel sorry for the girls that we left behind in Afghanistan. They had 20 years of relative safety, being able to get an education, and now they can hardly leave the house. It's such a sad, sad thing. But the world today is a safer place, that's for sure. So, with that news overnight, I'm wondering whether once he gets back into the White House in January, he's going to start opening up some dialogue again with the likes of North Korea and Russia and the Middle East to try and calm things down a bit. What are your thoughts? What do you think's going to happen? Do you think Trump winning the presidential election in America is a good thing? I think it is. I think we've got half a chance. I'm a bit concerned for our government at the moment in what they've said. But Nigel Farage offered them an olive branch, saying that he would be quite happy to be the go-between between the UK and America in the coming years. As an MP, he could be asked to do it. Be interesting to see if old two-tier Kia has got the wherewithal to be able to do it. What do you think? Do you think Starmer will take him up on the offer? Do you think Starmer is that clever that he would take up that offer? Time will tell. Anyway, I think it's brilliant that old Donald J. Trump is back in, or is going to be back in the White House, and we've got at least a platform for free speech that's not going to be taken down. So, until the next one, thank you for your time. I think it's a good day. So until the next one, TTFN. Ta-da for now.